expansion from where we started to where we're at now is just deeper dive. And I know kind of where we're going with things, and just like the more that we're going to be able to dive into
everyone.
and hear characters' backstories and understand where
that wasn't supposed to happen.
Makes them,
oh well.
I think to everyone's point, it just makes it.
How's everyone doing?
Just a shooter game, you have that additional aspect of these incredible stories that we all.
They're not started yet. We're kind of early, I guess. I thought they started, so I was panicking. How's everyone doing? Welcome to this talk over. Let me turn this down a little bit in my ears. This is a little loud. Okay. How is everyone doing? Welcome to this very impromptu quick stream where I am watching over and talking over the new Destiny reveal. How's it going? I got a tweet. Destiny content. Panic at the Traveler. I hope the Traveler egg theory is confirmed today. It probably won't be. Traveler egg theory is probably going to be at the very end of the shape. Hi, y'all. So we still actually have 5 minutes, which is great. I thought they had started already because I saw people on the screen. I'm gonna fix this layout. Again, kind of messy because I panicked. What are y'all excited to see? I know what I'm most excited to see, which is hopefully they get rid of the leveling system. I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but wouldn't that be great? Be great for me. I'm just gonna swap out my layout over here. Where's our new layout? We have a new layout that Patrick was using. Just like looking at Space Magic. Space Magic is great. There's many Waypoint clans in D2. You have to go to the Discord. That's where all the organizing happens. It's really like 3 different clans, but it's really just one big group of people who play Destiny. Where is our new overlay? Did it not get up? It might not have gotten updated. Oh well. Bum, ba ba da bum. You hear them throw that phrase around, and you're just like, well, what does it actually mean? Yeah, you'll have to go to the Waypoint Discord. You have to go to the Waypoint forums, and there's a link there in the Waypoint forums on how to get to the Waypoint Discord.
Even if you have that moment of fear, because sometimes making a jump like that's scary. If you're scared, do it anyway. Yeah. The leap into Bungie was really similar to Will's story. This is my first role in gaming, so it was this like huge leap to. I had been working in marketing for a long time, but I really wanted to.
Well, you know what? I sent that thing to Patrick and downloaded it from there. Yes.
That's what makes work so magical is when you get to work on something you really care about and you really, really love and you feel passionate about. So that
new assets, put this in stills.
That pushed me towards shooting my shot and taking my shot
Save.
a couple years ago and making
Show
the
in
switch
folder.
over to Bungie. And it's
add this to my graphics.
Moments like this where it feels very surreal, right? Where you're like, what is happening? This is very, very just.
All right, watch this.
We all work at Bungie now. Like we get to contribute to that.
Doing live and in.
So much, and that's incredible. I'm sorry, but that's such a good.
Ah, shoot! I broke it.
On how to get in, and
close enough.
I was rejected numerous times before finally getting that spot. And I know it breaks my heart because so many other people are in that same position, and then they stop and they stop. 20 years, and
there we go.
And it was really scary to make that jump.
How's the volume for y'all?
And granted, I sent them not.
Does it all sound okay to y'all? This is good because I can get this set up now. We're gonna actually do this again later. Funny enough, we are going to talk over the Keeley thing that's happening later today at Gamescom, I believe. The Gamescom thing.
Because I felt like it was family.
I'd like to think that Bungie gives space for that human condition, that human element.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. Everything's looking nice and clean.
Being taken care of, and I'd like to think that, you know, we're not perfect.
Cado's good. Panel's a little quiet. Stream is quiet. Video low. Yeah. Okay. I figured I'd keep it on the lower end while they're chatting about
diving into your stories a little bit, not just like as devs,
not the actual game.
but as
Let's
players
see.
before that and the journey into that. I'm really also excited for the upcoming showcase. So I'm gonna need you all to meet me in the back. We're gonna do a blanket burrito and we're gonna hunker down with some popcorn. Okay?
How does that sound to y'all?
Let's go.
So ready.
I'm excited.
Blanket burrito, yeah?
Yeah.
Blanket burrito.
All right.
Comfort. We're
Let's
about
do
comfort
it.
here at Bungie.
Hello, old friend.
Hey, have a good.
What? They're like corrupted gold.
No. Are they using
Hunter Squad saying that arc is finally going to be useful for us. I'm very excited.
I just got
For Arc 3.0, it sounds
This
cool.
is everything I've ever wanted out of the story.
Sounds very
Jeepers. Oh my god, I love it.
Dang. Growth is nasty.
A little loud? Okay.
Your life is forfeit.
No!
The Leviathan is back. A scythe? A freaking scythe!
A freaking scythe!
Over to the witness.
That was hot.
We can mess with it. It gets loud when it gets into like game stuff. Is that a potato? Is that a potato?
Is that the witness? Man, it's crazy!
I don't know if y'all caught that, but there was a potato playing Destiny. A potato tuber, yeah. Ah, tuber, get it? Ah.
Welcome, Guardians. So awesome to be here with you again.
Last time we got up here, we got a chance to show you Savathun, the Witch Queen,
Yeah.
and her majestic throne world.
Since then, it's been
That
a
was
wild
great.
year for Destiny.
You returned to the original Loot Cave to reclaim the fabled Gallarhorn.
Then, you
We did do
exorcised an
that.
ancient evil from a hive queen. So you could put it inside a grenade launcher.
And now, you've been spending the past few weeks cleansing a derelict Leviathan from its twisted nightmares.
Yeah, cleansing?
In fact,
Is that what the word
last
that we
year's
would
been the
use? Is
best
that what
year
happened?
we've ever had in the Destiny community. I hope you can feel it.
We
as well.
tried.
And seeing this kind of reaction from our community,
I think we
it's
just
both
let that fucking
humbling
shit
and
spread.
inspiring.
Because our team here at Bungie, we're not just developers, we're also guardians. We're trying to build what we'd love to play in Destiny, and that's what brought
Someone
each
should
one
have
of us
spent
here.
some time writing these
Brought
lines.
us not only to Bungie,
Yeah,
but also
it's
brought
very
all of us
rehearsed.
to this final showdown between light and darkness.
It took over the helm. What are
So,
they talking about? Exactly. That's
without
what I'm
further
saying.
ado,
I don't know that we
this
cleansed it
It's
much.
the beginning of the end. This
Are they still vaulting content and doing
Lightfall.
seasonal stuff? Well, seasonal stuff is still happening, but you can play the whole season. All this. Ooh. Shh. Everyone, shut up. The fuck is this?
When they see this glorious end, they will come for us.
Bro, those loyalists?
To savor the faithless trap.
What is that, Callus? Is that like Callus's? Oh,
Last draw.
are you actually gonna finally see real Callus?
Let them come and see.
Oh, fuck. Dude, what did you do? What did you do, Callus?
Our shame reveal.
Bro, did
They do then.
shit.
Shackled from hope
The fuck is that?
is who they are.
Bro, what?
Because only in the end
Are they adding grappling? Spider-Man?
are we free.
What is that? Green! Green? Lightfall. Why does that look like the fucking light? Lightyear font.
Times now, and every time I see it, I still kind of get goosebumps.
Instantly, I had chills. It's all here. It's all happening.
What the
now.
fuck?
Things are finally coming to a head.
They're adding green, y'all.
Going in on that kind of bombastic, big set piece approach.
It's very Tron. It is very Tron.
Top action, adrenaline pumping, like the whole time.
This is really kicking.
I love the Witness aesthetics.
Where we finally
Shit looks
face
good.
down this foe that we've been anticipating facing for so long. It's pushing it to 11.
We've been hinting at this malicious force in the darkness that's been our enemy behind a lot of our conflicts. We revealed that enemy, we put a name on it and put a face on it, and that enemy is the Witness. And the Witness is coming with its newly empowered disciple, Callus.
Callus is really crash landing.
Fucking weird.
With a new
Is this
and
what
more
brain fog
powerful
means?
army than ever before. They've got new powers, they've got new armor, they've got
Whoa.
tormentors to join
That
their
new armor
ranks
looks
that are
really
gonna
cool.
Be bigger and badder enemies than we've ever faced. Callus is taking that army that he's bringing with him to be the harbinger of the Witness's doom.
The bandana over the helmet is very fucking funny to me.
Everyone is coming to have a last stand with Callus and the Witness to really avoid the next collapse, something that we've been trying to avoid.
Gonna take down Jonathan Blow once and for all. Finally, the Witness will get taken out.
We see in the trailer that we're headed to Neptune, and on Neptune there's been this hidden city called Neomuna where an alternate version of humanity has been blooming since the collapse.
Bro, what?
Neomuna is the capital city of Neptune. It's a giant metropolis that we were completely unaware existed until now. What's interesting and exciting to me about this place is it's pristine, it's new. It's not like a lot of the places that we've explored previously in Destiny.
What do you mean? Humans on a different... What?
So much new stuff to discover in Neomuna and in Neptune. And also I saw some
Are there
new
people?
characters there. I'm really excited to get to know Cloud Striders and their story.
Are there people?
Cloud
Who is
Striders
this?
Can be compared to Guardians. They're both protectors of a civilization that's potentially under threat.
It's another last city?
It's their duty to protect humanity.
Yo, this looks sick. Those, I want to be one of those.
An awesome opportunity.
Fuck being a Guardian, I want to be that.
From the Cloud Striders and their way of living and their philosophy.
We only just discovered this very large population center, and also all our invaders ignored them. Yeah, because everyone was coming in from outside.
And of course, you get a glimpse of this green energy. I wonder what that is.
Strand is the new darkness power that we discovered.
Strand!
Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of these other powers we've ever had before, when you play through Lightfall, you are discovering this power for the first time. No one in the universe, ever in the history of Destiny, has used Strand before.
This is the Guardian discovering darkness on their own and learning how to shape
Fuck yes.
it.
This is a Strand game? Yeah, this is the next Strand game. This is all, this is Kojima's long game.
Urban environment of Neomuna. You are really gonna have to prepare yourself for a wild ride.
We just got a glimpse of our new destination, Neomuna, our new foe, Callus and the Shadow Legion, paired with the Witness, and a very brief glimpse at Strand, but that's just barely scratching the surface of what this release has
Jesus,
to offer.
okay.
Right, like what we've just seen in that trailer is just the tip of the iceberg.
We should have expected a
We're
new
excited to show you
darkness.
coming
Obviously, like that makes sense. They haven't done one since.
Last year, we wanted to return to our studio's
Stasis.
roots in creating some of the best shooter campaigns.
Lightfall. This Lightfall thing looks
That's
like
been our
fucking.
legacy since Halo, and we tried to push that front and center in the Witch Queen.
And it's about more than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted
It's
world.
the same as the Lightyear logo from that
We have the
new fucking
legendary
movie.
campaign option. Because great combat needs to challenge you, to test your thumb skill, your tactics, and your build crafting.
And we heard loud and clear that you want more of that. In fact, 2 out of every 3 players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
You tested yourself against the Witch Queen and her Lucent Hive and rose to that challenge. And then you let us know it was one of the best shooter experiences that we've ever made.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even further. We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create with the brand new Lightfall campaign.
I did enjoy the Witch Queen campaign and
Lightfall
doing
is
it
going
on
to
Legendary.
change the
That was
way
great.
that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this fantastic destination. The capital city of Neomuna is a really fun place to explore, and it's this bright neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an arcade.
This is a city that we've made, and using Strand to traverse through it and explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
There's some places.
Tell me
that
it's not the
once you
same.
Whip out that grappling hook. Ooh, you're gonna be able to explore.
Tell me it's not the
places you
same.
Couldn't before.
Look at that up there. I wonder if I can grapple to there. I'm going to be a kid in a candy store.
It's the same font.
It's not a city that is collapsed. It is a city that has lived through the collapse.
Neptune now has to deal with the cloak being pulled back and them being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Okay, so they had some sort of cloaking, which is why everyone missed them.
Planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a tactical team going into a skyscraper. You're dealing with Cabal roadblocks and patrols all throughout the city.
Oh, great. So we're just an invading force
The Shadow
here.
Legion, they provide that like character
To help out, right?
Brute strength. They're all about like volatility
God.
and power, and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology. They have these suppression devices that can take away some of your super, or take away some of your abilities, and then
Ugh,
they fight alongside
great,
these terrifying new pyramid units called Tormentors.
Look at that!
As part of his discipleship to the Witness, Callus has been upgraded. And so the Tormentors that they've brought in are these impossibly huge,
Yo, look at that thing!
They wield scythes. They can attack from a distance. They can bring you in close. They can drain your very life force from you. They are basically...
We Dark Souls now, baby!
Within the
What the
battlefield,
fuck?
Your stomach drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through. I'm having fun. I'm popping heads.
That's a fucking
doing this
Souls
thing, and
boss.
then boom.
Long arms. Yeah, long arms. What has Luke done? Luke isn't here. Where is Luke? I don't think he's like main on Destiny anymore, right?
A cool new environment. These
Oh,
are
that's
all
sick.
a great setting for a new legendary campaign. And
So
we're
have they
still
said that the
making
grapple
sure that we
only
go
works on
through
certain
and we
points, or?
tweak and tune and we
I was busy looking for the
balance
Lightyear
that
logo,
right,
which was very
challenging
important.
level of difficulty for players.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your
Elected
skill
difficulty.
and test
Not the
your
first time Bungie's done it.
Bring that back for Lightfall.
Bungie's done it
Still gonna
forever.
have that higher reward tier, and we still want to make sure that you get that inside track towards being raid ready.
As I know,
Everyone
Luke
back
is,
in the
hey,
studio
fanbite.
is so hard at work on
Oh, thanks for
Lightfall,
the raid.
Putting in the details,
Shout
and
outs.
making this whole release come alive.
Luke is
and
working on
continue to
transmedia
surprise
properties
and
for
delight
Destiny.
players. I am so excited to get this
You're
out.
telling me a
Lightfall
trans
is
made
unlike
this media?
anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's another step that sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Strand looks sick. Oh, fuck yes. That's fucked up.
Come on. Amazing.
Yeah, Patrick, that's a fucking grapple hook.
And talk about all
It's the new powers. The new powers are grapple.
Is a power from the darkness. Unlike our light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, or this sort of matrix that connects everything.
Kind of like a
together.
web.
Connects all living beings.
That
and
connects all living
lives,
beings.
and
A
you
force
learn to
of some
gain the
sort.
knowledge and gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe and begin to pull at these.
We're Jedi. The Guardians are
these
Jedi
wires
now.
that are
The
connecting
Guardians are
all
Force
these living
users.
beings.
They're the Guardians.
When Guardians learn how to use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about
These are
peeling
just-
back the curtain of reality, taking those.
Yes, this is a
connections
Strand
and
game.
weaving
We've
them
seen
into
that
new
this is a
objects.
Strand game.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to see them come together. Like, it's always been there, and now that we can tap into it, we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
What's weird to me?
Has a grappling hook. Since you're seeing into this cosmic web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic
Any
web
point.
exists everywhere.
Oh, that's
Even if
fucking
there's
sick.
not an
Okay,
object
yeah,
there,
that's
it
what
will
I
hold
wanted.
on to that web.
Nothing, just air. You can grapple to air.
Idea to the next level,
Yeah.
putting that
The
destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook initially started as part of the hunter's kit, right? They're all about fluid movement,
Beautiful.
rapidly traversing space, and being very agile. But as we were developing, it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class.
Yeah, that would have
right?
sucked.
So we made
Everyone
a call
can
to
do it.
expand this super cool new ability across all 3 classes.
The problem now is, why play any other class?
Side,
Why play anything but Strand?
How each of the classes interpreted this.
There's no reason.
psychic
You're
dimension,
gonna,
like,
everyone's
in their
gonna
own
play
way,
Strand.
right? So the Warlock, they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand missiles. Wherever they land, these missiles are actually going to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
With the Titan, you're
Think of the
able
raid
to
platform.
make
Raid
these
platforming
claws
is gonna
and
be
do an
amazing.
area of damage around you, spinning and slashing.
Is this a new class like Titan Hunter or a subclass? This is a subclass. Strand is the new
I think I'm most
subclass.
excited for is
It's
the
the
Hunter Road
darkness.
Super.
It's the second darkness subclass. So
The
we have
Hunter
stasis,
does a flip
and now we have
weaves the
Strand.
strands into this rope dart and is swinging
that's
it
sick.
as they're kind of moving around.
Fucking somebody love the.
First time I saw that,
What's
even
it called?
in its kind of like rough state, it just blew my mind.
They pulled me in when they made Darkness
We've
Powers. They
learned
started
a
pulling me
lot
in
from
again for a
creating our
week.
other subclasses
The
and
remakes that they
taking those
did
learnings
on
about
the Light
combat,
Powers is also are also very fun.
build crafting.
If you haven't
Put
checked
that
in
onto
since
Strand, and I'm
Stasis,
so excited
the
to
ways
see
that they
where players
changed
take it once it's out there in the wild.
Solar and Void are kind of have a similar design philosophy, and I think they made them really interesting. I haven't played since D1 launch. Have I missed much? Well, have you missed much?
Destiny is a game that gets even better when you play with your friends. We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you
Have
bring
I
your
got a
friends
4-hour lore
into
video
the
for you, friend?
And since last year, over 5 million new Guardians
Oh
have
my
joined our
god.
ranks.
We believe that there are still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you.
Yeah.
And the things that you want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
Okay.
It should be easier to create custom, incredible builds. Easier to find people to play with. Easier to swap from
I like-
being that boss melting, storm chaser wielding, falling star juggernaut right into that ultimate yeehawing.
Oh, are they doing pre-saved loadouts? Are we doing pre-saved loadouts?
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you, we want to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about allowing everyone to dive
And this is
deeper
about
with
onboarding. Onboarding and possibly also saved loadouts? Is that what they're signaling here?
The changes we're making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters, changes to how you see what there is to do
UI
and what there
update?
is to accomplish.
Remove
And
light level,
in
go,
the
go,
year
go. I
ahead, we're
so
actually
want
making
it.
easier to form groups in Destiny so you can go and do some of the greatest content that Destiny has to offer.
All the teams are working together.
Patrick, you're gonna have to play
build this
Destiny now.
experience, and so that's what's really
We're gonna do the
exciting.
next raid together.
Players, like,
Let's go.
Hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do. And so what we're trying to give them is like, hey, here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are this, like, basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you
Guardian
through
ranks.
11 ranks.
They've
And it's
added
really,
more
like,
UI.
heavily
They've
focusing
no
on, like,
undo.
who's the
They've
best
added more
player
UI.
Destiny.
No, God, no, no.
Guardians involves other Guardians and what they think about you. That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're going to know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the different activities in Destiny, not just from our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually
Interesting.
be
Okay.
asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of
this
people
explaining
have
the
groups they already
raid.
play with, but this will
It's
really
very funny.
provide people the opportunity to be recognized for helping other people learn the game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system in Destiny.
Wow.
itself. You'll be able
An
to
LFG
look for
finder
other
in the
players,
game.
To be able to find groups that are looking for players.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the next coming year because can be really hard to get through some of the hard content solo, and making it so much easier to find people to play with is just going to make getting into Destiny
A built-in Discord server, yeah, right?
Yeah. and
Finally,
they'll be able to say
an in-game
"This is a player
LFG.
who I can trust to lead me through the new raid. I want to join their group." Or they can say,
Why
"These are
do
players
this
who are
and
new to
not
the activity.
simply
I
add
wanna keep them
matchmaking?"
for that first raid, because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as a leader.
It's really going to help players come together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social. And
How do I
think
con
that
my
it's going
friends
to
into
really
buying
make
Destiny? You
players feel
don't.
like
You
they're
tell
on
them that
one
it's free.
team.
You have them download it. They play through the free
Commendations is a
content.
feature that
Then they
you'll
hit the
experience
wall
towards
where
the
they're
end
not
of an
into the
activity.
next
So you
DLC,
end
and then you're
up
like,
getting out
okay,
and see this
now that you've
screen
got all the
that
free
has all
stuff
the people you
done,
played with. You can click
get
on
the
one
new
of the
DLC,
guardians
and now we
and
can play
choose
together.
What experience
That's how you
had
trick
with
them.
So like, were they a good team player? Were they fun to play with?
Did they ever take guided games out of beta or whatever? I believe it came out of beta technically, but nobody ever used guided
Or as
games.
a leader, than to have other players say, "This person's a great teammate. This person's a great leader."
This is
It's
good.
really a system
Some
that's
sort of, like,
designed to let players show
commendations.
appreciation for each other.
That seems
Also,
that
using
seems
the commendation
useful.
system, people are going to be able to say like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me get through this hard content that I've been struggling with.
Social games like Destiny give you an opportunity to like really connect with other people and do things together and get to know each other. And with a system like LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
We all love our fashion game. Fashion game's amazing. And so
Oh
we're
my
gonna take what we
God.
did
Are they
for the fashion
finally-
game, and we're bringing it to the buildcraft game. There's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
one screen where you can go to and do the entire loadout. for the
Loadouts!
It's gonna
Loadouts
be
that make sense. I don't have to go into my gloves, and then go into my fucking bond, and then go into my helmet to make a build? Ah!
Yeah, I feel like with the new release of Destiny and the commendation system mixed with Guardian ranks,
They did it!
players even
Bungie
new
did it!
aspirations.
They made a system that makes
It won't just be
sense!
about gear. It's also going to be about that Guardian rank. It's going to be about those commendations.
Oh!
All the ways that we're bringing players together.
God, that is literally like 50% of the reason I've never super engaged with very like in-depth builds. It's just how it takes so long every time I need to change clothes to go in and be like, what mods did I have on this again? Gonna change them all individually. Oh, I have to go down to this other. Did I load up that one electric mod that I need to buff this other electric mod that's on a different piece of armor? Shit, I don't remember.
Every week, year round.
This is
and
great.
We're not slowing down.
Each season, we want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences in any live game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected
Imagine not needing to have a
adventures
third-party
that'll
site
make
constantly
every
open.
season of
That will
Destiny
never happen. There's
And
too
we wanna
many
keep
weapons.
listening and learning from you, the Destiny community, so that we can create
We will
the
always need
strongest
dim.
season
We will always need dim.
Because the witness is coming.
We'll need dim for the weapons
And
at
if we wanna
least.
survive,
At least now we don't need it
we
for
need
the
crew.
fucking
We need
loadouts.
to enrich our defenses. If you're feeling surly, maybe even loot our enemies.
We may even need to find a captain
Are you feeling
to
surly?
join us on our next adventure.
You wanna
in the
loot some
season
enemies?
Of Plunder.
Plunder! We're space pirates! Arr. Oh my god, literally fucking space conquistador helmet. Jesus Christ.
I've read about them. What is the human word?
Pirates.
Oh, the drifter. Of course it's the fucking drifter.
Well, anchors away.
This seems fun. This seems fun. This is a broadside attack? Fucking ship-to-ship combat? Oh, there you go. Boarding party. Oh, good. We're getting some new... Here's some of the new Arc 3.0 stuff, right? Is this today? This is today, right? The dodge. The dodge is gonna be great. Sea of Destiny. Oh, the fucking teleport, the like pseudo blink or whatever. Yeah, storm the pirate fleet, claim your treasure. This seems like a funny. This seems like a neat little. This will be a fun interstitial.
Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring.
Sword fights. Okay. Season of Plunder. December 6th.
What are you most excited about for Season of Plunder?
Pirates.
Is that the whole season?
This season I
Pirates.
said, what if we just go to the stars and dig up buried treasure?
We are unearthing a lot of mysteries and secrets. We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
We're gonna have an adventure this season.
As opposed
Season
to
of Plunder
previous
kicks off
seasons.
with Aramis being freed from her icy prison. She's collected
Of
old,
course.
fallen crews of pirates and rogue cabal together.
I figured that would
in order
happen
to hunt
eventually.
down mysterious relics and treasures.
The Plunder is today until December
So
6th.
Guardians are tasked with stopping Aramis from collecting these relics. And in order to do that, you have to create your own crew of shady dealers and backroom brokers.
Drifter, Mithrax, Ido, and Spider are going to be helping you.
Anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
That's the beginning of season
Yay,
of Plunder.
Mithrax.
What you're going to be
Anytime
doing
Mithrax
is
shows up, I'm
forming
happy.
a pirate crew
I
of
love
your
Mithrax.
own. You're going to fill it with different crew members that you can recruit over the course of the season. Drifter is going to toss you the keys to your personal catch. Then you're just going to set out.
We get a
into the
catch!
stars and do cool pirate stuff.
So excited.
What does that mean?
This season, we have multiple brand new activities coming that will really give you a sense of being on a pirate adventure.
What does it
One of
mean
the
to get
mainstays of
be
this
in a
season
catch?
is a new 6-player offensive called Catch Crash.
When I saw the concept for the catch with the big mainsails on it, I just said, oh my god, this is gonna be a fun season.
Just like seeing Catch Crash through the different iterations, like fighting on the deck of the ship.
You get to become your own ammunition and launch yourself from a cannon to the other ship, and you are the weapon, so you're gonna go mess them up.
The second big activity we have coming this season is called Expedition. You're going to be guiding a
Yeah, they were
massive
throwing
drill
engrams.
that's looking for this buried, hidden pirate treasure, and you're going to have to be fending off of all these pirate crews trying to protect their hoards. And then our final new activity coming this season is what we're calling Pirate Hideouts.
We have so many like different little maps that you can piece together fragments of this season, and they lead you to the lair of the Pirate Lord, right? Their hideout.
These are their
I hope they're
caves
actual
where they're
maps.
hoarding all of their amazing treasures and their mysterious relics.
These relics are mysterious objects of dark power, and they're all over the system. We don't know exactly what it is they do yet, but if Aramis is trying to collect them, it's nothing good.
Seems like a
Taking the
fun
opportunity to line the Arc 3.0 update with the Fallen. It just ended up working out perfectly because you got
Right,
all the
all in.
simple Arc weaponry and the Arc shielded captains.
All in
It
Arc
feels
stuff.
right
That'll-
with that
that's gonna be
release,
fun to play
almost
against.
like we planned it.
Arc is a damage type
Almost
that's
like
about
we
proximity,
played it.
right? It's about going fast up into your enemy spaces and like deleting them.
That seems
It's
cool.
The,
That
the
thing.
damage
I
type
wanna
for
do
people
that
wanna
thing.
hold W. You don't want to retreat.
Unbridled aggression to the max.
Hunter is really about close range action, being fluid and dynamic and agile, evasive. So we're going to give Arc Hunter a new super. We call it Gathering Storm, where you summon your Arc Staff, like twirl it above your head, and then launch it out, and then it will embed into the ground or into like bosses or mini bosses or champions and jolt them. Like a big lightning strike will strike the staff and overcharge it. And while that staff is overcharged, it'll start Tesla coiling little lightning bolts out at nearby enemies. Warlock is kind of this elemental conduit. You are a class that will turn yourself into lightning.
That.
You
I
will
want to do
create
that.
things
I want
out
to do
of
that all
lightning.
the time.
Previously,
That looks
we
great.
had this exotic armor piece called Getaway Artist, where you consume your grenade and it'll make a what we call a sentient arc soul that fires faster and does more damage as a result. So we decided to roll that into base arc soul behavior. Anytime you are amplified, any arc soul you have from any source will become the supercharged version that will fire off just rapid fire bolts.
Ooh, woo! That's fun. I
Titan's
like
about
that.
being this unstoppable freight train. It's about this constant movement. So
pew,
we
pew.
gave Titans a new movement option.
I want to
something that
have
we
the
felt
little
like
buddy
is gonna be
always. I always want
competitive
the
in
little
this new
buddy.
environment of air dodges
Whenever
and air
I play one of
slams,
these,
that new
I want the
ability
little
called
buddy
Thrusted.
version.
It's all in first person. It's all very much in the heat of the moment. You see it happen.
Fucking
its whole
dodge.
property is like rush down or get away. It's a movement.
That dodge
tool
is
to the
gonna.
max.
Oh,
There's
that's
melee ability called
gross.
Thunderclap, which is like an amazing thing where he like charges his fist all super flashy. It's our first ever charge melee, so you hold down the button, and as that cocks back and charges up, you'll end up doing more damage and getting a little bit more range. And
Oh, that's
speaking of, like,
fun.
the whole
Punch
goal
the
of
air
deleting things, like,
situation.
even PvP, a full charge is a one-shot kill.
It is. Oh yeah.
It's a little skillful to like pull off because you're gonna have to really read your opponent here. The whole through line with Arc is like, it really isn't that complicated. It's move fast, hit hard, and stay alive.
What I'm most excited about in Season of Plunder is that this is really a season that has a sense of adventure. You're exploring the system.
A sense
you're
of
looking
adventure.
for pirate treasure, pirate relics. You're seeing the world evolve in a way we haven't done before.
I love that with the activities in the season, like we just leaned really hard into the pirate fancies. I love that we have your own catch. I love that you're tracking.
Yeah. So
down
is the
buried
catch the new
treasure and then
helm? What's going
after
on
the
with
pirate
that?
leaders
Have
in
they
their
said?
caves.
Did I miss it while I was trying to
Destiny,
upload
we're not just
something?
a fantasy game or a sci-fi game. We're kind of a blend of both. And we take inspiration when we say pirates. It's old world pirates that you would see traditionally back in the 17 and 1800s. We have like a flintlock pistol. We have an exotic fusion rifle that plays different than fusion rifles you've ever seen before.
It's just like end to end.
Like a
really leaning
blunderbuss?
into that spirit of like the pirate adventure, and let's also
Catch.
make it so that
The
new
catch.
players coming in can actually jump
K-E-T-C-H,
in and get started.
yeah.
The gift of the Thunder Gods is a starter kit. It's a set of armor. It's a Thunderlord exotic weapon.
Ooh, the Thunderlord.
So jump in, join your friends, set sail, become the captain, and build your crew today in Destiny.
Hey, what? Yes! Ugh. You know what? Before the Witness, I would have been like best raid in Destiny. Came back to Destiny. The Witness though is fucking Vow the Disciple is so good. Kingsfall has dropped a couple slots in my estimation since it came out, but Kingsfall is a very fucking good raid.
Man, it is so awesome seeing Kingsfall return to Destiny.
Yeah, actually, Kingsfall was the first thing I got to work on.
Hey Patrick, where are you?
I'm thrilled that
We're gonna
whole
play a
new
raid.
generation of Guardians. We'll get to experience this refreshed and reloaded showdown with the Taken King.
So, we've shown you Lightfall. We've shown you the new damage type, Strand. We've shown you some of the deeper
Won't be around to
changes
do a
the
day
game
one.
We're gonna be making
Is it?
throughout the next year.
What's the light
We have
level
one
for
more
it?
thing
Do we know?
that we are
Did they say?
excited to announce today.
Destiny is coming to the Epic Game Store today.
Epic has been an absolutely fabulous partner to work with. They love Destiny.
Is it staying
And
on
we
Steam?
are just huge fans of what they've been doing in the social game space. When we first started working with Epic, we sat down and talked about the impact that their games have had on us. And they had a bunch of the same stories for us.
They shared stories about playing the Vault of Glass and how much they enjoy the social experiences in Destiny.
So the Vault
And I
of
got to
Glass
talk
is now
about the
coming to
summer of
Fortnite.
Chapter 1,
Yeah!
Season 5, when my whole family was laser focused,
Yeah!
taking turns in the island to unlock Drift.
There it
In addition
is.
to launching all of Destiny 2 on the Epic Games Store today, for the next week, if you download the game on Epic, we will give you the 30th anniversary for free. If you haven't earned your Galahorn yet, or you haven't played the Grasp Dungeon,
I already bought that
come
shit.
to the Epic Games Store and you can jump in for free.
We want to welcome all these new Guardians with a celebration. One that stretches a little further than the last.
Here we go. Oh, word, I didn't buy that shit. Galahorn. Yeah. Wait, what were you saying? What were you saying before? Jallarhorn? Jallarhorn? I want to be the Exo Stranger and take the Lament. Also Fall Guys? Also Fall Guys? Oh, that's that one skin.
A few years ago,
Zavala can do a Kamehameha.
Darkness Saga.
Then hit the gritty.
This journey, years in the making, is coming to an end. Since we
Oh, there it
started
is.
charting our own course,
Did y'all see it?
we've been
Did y'all see the
building this
Lightfall?
story across 5 years of expansions since the first pyramid ship emerged in Shadowkeep and we first spoke to the darkness. Then, across Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and coming up in Lightfall in the final shape, we're building towards a climactic collision between the powers of light and dark.
We've also been working on the
Show me
Destiny
the logo
engine behind
again.
the scenes, preparing our technology and our game to last for many, many years to come. Because Destiny 2 is not going anywhere, and neither are your expansions. We want this story, since we first communed with the darkness on the moon, to be fully playable, start to finish.
Lightyear's
And
just
we're happy to announce today
in
that we are
italics.
not planning to sunset any more expansions. We
Yo!
want the Destiny universe to grow, and we're going to continue to do everything that we can behind the scenes to keep that possible.
Oh,
within our game.
okay.
But enough about the distant future. Let's talk about today, the best day all year to jump into Destiny.
Yes, because if you're looking to catch up, right now, all expansions are free to play for this entire week on every platform.
Oh, for 1 week?
Right
For
now,
1 week?
the Season of Plunder is live.
For 1
And
week?
Now look at a set of supercharged
Okay.
art gear.
Okay.
Anyone looking to catch up on the fun.
Destiny is
fine.
live on the Epic Game Store. You can download it for free, and you can get the 30th anniversary pack
That's
as
silly.
your welcome gift.
And if you liked what you saw about the future,
That's silly.
Right now, pre-orders for Lightfall are live on all platforms. And anyone who purchases the annual pass gets the exotic auto rifle Quicksilver Storm today.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
So we'll see you in game.
It's the same! It's the same font! Oh. That new trailer looked really good. This whole thing with the cinematic trailer was neat.
Human word?
Pirates.
It's so funny, fucking flying into Fortnite. Where are we dropping, Guardians? It's I bet you it's the same font base. Lightfall, Lightyear is the italic version of that same exact font base. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a breakdown of this fucking font. It's the same goddamn font. Yeah, they're putting skins. They're putting Destiny skins into Fall Guys. Paul McCartney's somber cover of the Fortnite song. But fucking oh my god, if they put Hope for the Future into Fortnite? Hope for the future. Can't wait to have Zavala writing in on DBZ Shenron, yes. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out for this stream. I'm excited for Strand. Strand looks cool as shit. Epic Store is weird. 1 week is a silly amount of time. A silly amount of time. Like, what are you gonna do there? Nothing. You're not gonna do anything. No one's gonna do anything with that. Fuck, I'm gonna try it, I think. I mean, good fucking luck. You can maybe get through Witch Queen. All you can eat buffet in 60 seconds. What's happening now? Oh, there's some other. They're gonna keep talking. We're not gonna do this. I have to go. I should probably go get lunch. We're going to come back, actually. Everybody who's here, we're gonna come back later today to do a speak over. Everybody's gonna talk over the Keeley things. What is the Keeley things happening today? Is it Gamescom? I think it's the Gamescom opening, right? Gamescom opening? No, what is it? What is the Keeley thing today? Is it game? I thought it was Gamescom opening night. It is Gamescom. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna talk over the Gamescom opening night stream at 2 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Right? Yeah, it says 2 p.m. Eastern is when that starts, so y'all come back for that. Thanks for hanging out for this. Thanks for listening to me yell about Destiny into a mic. We will see you all in a couple hours. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi. Go to twitch.tv/waypoint to follow us and see when we go live. Get those notifications for when we go live. You can also follow us on Twitter at Waypoint for we usually tweet out when we're going live with streams. I didn't because there was a little tight timing and I thought they had started early, but they didn't start early. They were just talking about random things. Anyways, that'll be all from me. I'm gonna go get ready to make myself lunch and finish uploading the podcast. Peace.